What a hit by Agnos. And Battlefield wins it in overtime. Stacey Terry hits it from 3. It'll be another Battlefield touchdown. This is the Battlefield Sports Network.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning into this week's episode of the Battlefield Sports Network. I'm your host, Matt Venezia, and I am super excited to be bringing you yet another week of Battlefield athletic action here in the third week of the fall season. There's no better way to get this video started off with Saz Gouda as he caught up with the Battlefield volleyball team ahead of their 2 games this week.
Hey Bobcats, it's Saz Gouda. I'm here at the volleyball courts where the stands are packed cheering on our Bobcats. The team had a break in their schedule and took the time to make some adjustments in tournament play. The Bobcats are ready to take on the Colgan Sharks this Monday.
The tournament we just had gave us a lot of exposure to teams across the state, and I think it's going to really help us increase our volleyball IQ for our upcoming games against teams in our conference.
Battlefield was able to win 3-0 in the loudest volleyball game in program history. Kills from Juju and Emma Morris kept the offense humming all night. Battlefield libero Carson Carroll played a phenomenal game on defense. The loud chants from the Den really impacted how the Bobcats performed.
It was awesome. We've never really had that before. This is sort of the first year that the Den has really come out for a volleyball game, and just like hearing them gets us so hype, and we just want to play so good for them, so that definitely helps out a lot.
The Bobcats next played Wednesday against a state contender in the Flint Hill Huskies. Our very own Matt Venezia was there to cover it.
Hi, everyone. This is Matt Venezia, and I am here at the volleyball court. We might be wearing pajamas, but there won't be any sleeping around tonight, as it's expected to be another loud atmosphere here at Battlefield. With the Den playing a huge part of that, I asked some of the girls how it affects them out on the court, and if they really notice all the loud screaming from the Den.
I know that when I'm playing, I get this adrenaline rush when I see how many people are watching me, and it totally helps pump me up.
The Bobcats welcomed the defending private school division state champions, the Flint Hill Huskies, to Haymarket last Wednesday. The team was going to have their work cut out for them in order to keep pace with Flint Hill. The Huskies defeated the Bobcats 3-0 as they handed the Bobcats their first loss of the season. The Bobcats now sit 3-1 and will face the John Champ Knights next Tuesday on the road. Battlefield football has had some time off with their bye. Let's send it over to the guys on the field and find out how they fared this week.
Hi, everyone. This is Matt Venezia, and I'm here at the Battlefield football practice, one day before the Bobcats are set to kick off their first home game of the season against the Potomac Falls Panthers. In the first game of the year against Westfield, the Battlefield offensive line really struggled, so with this extended bye and practices, that has been the emphasis to make sure that they are ready to go for tomorrow's game against Potomac Falls. I spoke with Battlefield left tackle Brock Carroll about these adjustments and how they will impact Battlefield against Potomac Falls tomorrow.
Against Westfield wasn't really good. We got back to practice last week. Main thing was just making sure everybody knows their assignments and that we just start moving some bodies. And we've been working really hard. We know we got Eddie's trust. Eddie's got our trust. Should be a good game Friday. We're gonna kill it.
In a game where nothing really went right for Battlefield, the message moving forward from Coach Girolamo to the guys is simple.
Obviously, with Battlefield falling in week 1, 51-0 at Westfield, a lot of adjustments needed to be made, but they had the bye week to do it. The defense gave up 51 points, so who knows really what we're going to see tonight out of them, and even the offense putting up a goose egg on the board. But I spoke with Battlefield linebacker Matt Binkowski as he promises that the Bobcats are going to play better tonight.
We're going to have a lot better game tonight. We've had a great week of practice, and we worked really hard this week, and we think we got them figured out pretty well. And we're going to have all the fans with us tonight, so it should be a good one.
The Den was ready, the team was ready, and we were ready to finally get the first home game of the season kicked off. Scoring came quick as Battlefield's TJ Haywood and Sean McCarthy each collected a rushing touchdown in the first quarter. The Bobcats looked much better than their game against Westfield as they edged out the Panthers with a 16-12 win. With the fan energy being crucial to the team's success, cheerleader Evan Abakader explained how exciting it is to have Friday Night Lights back at Battlefield.
I'm very excited to be back. It is my senior year, and this is the best den we have ever had, and I am so excited to be here and just help the crowd, help the football team get it pumped.
The Den and the cheerleaders had a great reason to be celebrating as Battlefield running back Sean McCarthy returned in the win after being out week 1 with a knee injury. His emotions leading up to his return had him ready to go.
Felt great, Matt. It really did feel great. I liked running on the field. I missed it. I was anxious.
The Bobcats head back on the road next Friday to take on the Woodbridge Vikings. That's it from football. Let's send it to Emma Thomas with cross country.
Hi everyone, it's Emma Thomas here at the track with the cross country team. The Bobcats are preparing for their meet this weekend at the Oatlands. This meet will be the most challenging for the team in this upcoming season.
Everyone talks about the specifically Jesus Hill because it's a monster. Every time you see it, you just go, oh, Jesus. But other than that, it's always either a slight downhill or a slight uphill. So you always have to have the endurance prepared to continue along and run it in the entire way without having to stop.
Knowing how dreadful of a meet the Bobcats have in front of them, the team's preparations this week will be sure to help the Bobcats find success this weekend.
Our biggest thing in the beginning of the season is preparing for this hill. Today we're starting with a workout where we're doing ladders around the track to build up our speed and endurance. Wednesday we will be doing longer hills, going up to the football field, coming up all the way to the end of graduation.
Another great week of cross country. Now we'll send it over to Matt Venezia, who spent time with the field hockey team ahead of their contest against the Colgan Sharks.
Hi everyone, this is Matt Venezia, and I am here at the field covering the Battlefield field hockey team. The last time the ladies were out, they had a tough loss in overtime to Kettle Run back on the road last week, and the schedule doesn't get any easier as the ladies welcome the Colgan Sharks into town tonight. Colgan has given Battlefield many troubles in seasons past, so playing with an open mind will be necessary for Battlefield to find success.
I think our biggest thing right now is just composing ourselves and playing our own game and leaving it all out on the field. And we've had a tough loss against Kettle Run, but I think us leaving that at Kettle Run and bringing our new game here and just doing it and playing composed is really our biggest thing right now.
Practices for the Bobcats have consisted of little pieces of the team's game in order to come out on top.
Coach really has been pushing us. In practice, we've been working just to get that little bit of an extra advantage, to win those super close games. We've been working on working as a team, communication, all those critical little minor things and not just skills on the field.
The Bobcats fell to the Sharks 1-0. Goalie Autumn Goldsberry recorded 7 saves in the loss. The Bobcats also took on Liberty and lost that game as well. Battlefield heads on the road to take on the John Champ Knights, looking to halt this 3-game losing streak Tuesday.
As we close out another exciting week of Battlefield athletic action here in week 3 of the fall season, we say thank you for tuning in to this week's episode. We promise more fun and excitement for next week, so make sure to stay tuned for that episode. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter at BHS Sportsnet. But for now, from everybody at the Battlefield Sports Network and myself, I'm Matt Venezia signing off.